Hey there, Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising. Welcome to your reading for November 21st through the 27th. The energy is definitely shifting. We're moving out of Scorpio season into Sagittarius, and we have a new moon happening at just 1 degree of Sagittarius this week. And so things are moving very quickly. Whoa. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Oh, okay. You have two cards that came out that are completely amazing. You have the card of many paths, and you have the card of the middle road, or the middle world. The middle world is about the day-to-day activities, how you live your life, and when you get that, you're being encouraged to take a step forward onto the path to move in the direction that you want to go in, and to be expedient, they said. Expedient. Okay, so not waste any time dilly-dallying along, but at the same time, not rushing forward. And you can't rush forward anyways right now. Nobody really can rush forward. We have Mars in retrograde in Gemini, and that's a fellow air sign. And so while it's doing its retrograde, it's definitely helping you, but at the same time, it's keeping things slow and a little more defined, the details really matter, and so moving forward, but not like rushing forward. No rushing forward here. And then there is also the need to be bold. And I think move in a direction, because you have the card of many paths, and many paths really invites you to step off of the beaten path and find your own way. And so something that you want to do that's a little different from what everybody else is doing is going to be rewarded, but time to take action is actually right now. The time to take action is right now. So here we have this 10 of Cups energy. So you've been trying to figure out, how do you get the most? How do you feel that way? I love that the 10 of Cups has all of these crystals, which is very grounded energy. It's the colors of the rainbow. So it is like the really completely having it all. In this particular one, it's really saying to ground the energy of your desires into reality is really what it's saying. And there's a big search for that. Now, again, these two cards, no, it definitely feels like it's this way. Okay, overall energy, 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups says, oh my gosh, if that's not working, don't do that. If that doesn't resonate in the heart space, don't do that. There's right now with Mars retrograding through Gemini, it's definitely about, I tried that, I don't like it. It doesn't feel right. It's icky. I'm going to move on. And so you're being invited and supported by Spirit to only choose what the key to the situation is the 3 of Cups. What brings you joy? What brings you happiness? What really resonates with your heart? What makes you feel like you've found your tribe, your calling, your group, your whatever it is that you're seeking. There is this energy around finding the joy in the community. You have a card here that doesn't exist. It's actually the naked heart, and it is not an actual card that you would find in the Rider-Waite. And so this is in the area of what's draining your energy. So I'm going to guess that this is what you're seeking, but not you're struggling to find. It says, I radiate at a pure vibrational level, calling in all that I need, and this time to stay in alignment with my path. The universe is highlighting my gifts and asking me to trust myself and my intuition. As I listen to what my heart needs, my natural essence comes forward to be nurtured, and I innately connect with the calling and the purpose. Comparing myself to others does not serve me and only will knock me out of my flow. I was given the exact proportion of amazing, otherwise I would not exist. My path may not always feel easy, but it will feel right. When I shine bright, I am the spark to someone else's light, and I inspire others. There's this struggle that you're having to connect in with your purpose and your calling, but I think you know what it is. I think you hesitate because it's a little out of the box, it's a little unusual, and you think, if I take this step in this direction, I don't want to fail miserably, because you're trying to compare yourself to what other people's definition of success is. But success is when you are joy-filled and you're happy, and it doesn't matter how much money you have in the bank or how many toys you have. That isn't what matters. What matters, and I think Libra understands this perhaps more than most, What matters is, do you feel happy and joyful? And are you feeling like you're in a community that makes you feel joyful? And so, whatever that choice or decision is that you were considering, you're holding yourself back, and it is what I think you're holding yourself to. They're saying other people's standards of success. And the only standard of success is, are you happy? Like, really, that's the only one that matters. Are you happy? Because if you're happy, then you're successfully winning at life, right? And so this obstacle of the Six of Wands is that I feel like, especially because it's represented by a spirit, by a horse, tells me Spirit's been offering you, she's been trying to show you what success really is, but you are somehow being clouded, because the horse is always about assistance and being carried forward. And there's this hesitancy because you're not, it doesn't fit with the pre-programmed definition of success, but we are being reprogrammed at this time. The energy cycles are definitely reprogramming all of us, and so you can't escape the reprogramming either. And as we shift into a higher dimensional level of thinking, of feeling, of moving forward in life, there is an opportunity here to walk away what doesn't resonate at the heart and really, really move toward manifesting that joy, right? So the cups are up in the air, but the crystals are on the ground, and that's where the color of the rainbow is. That's where the success is. And so grounding that, it would be taking action steps toward what it is that you want to do. And the way forward, you have the Spirit. That's the King of Swords. And so the King of Swords with all the butterflies, and there's also dragonflies there. So butterflies to me are manifesting things in the physical plane, and the dragonflies are spiritual plane. And so when they're both there, and the panther can move between the dark into the light and the light into the dark, and the conscious to the subconscious, this is moving though. This is really coming into alignment with your inner wisdom and knowledge, and feeling your way forward in a way that feels logical. It's as above, so below. When you focus on the dream and you know what it is and you visualize it, that using, that clear vision, and then you intuitively allow yourself to be led forward, because you have the heart, the Queen of Wands. She is open to and receptive to the opportunities that come to her, and she knows how to use them. And so I feel like Spirit is putting things in your path. You're being asked to be aware of them, and then take the risk. You have the card of the Fool in the area of resources. It's the unicorn. With that moon there, it's definitely about being in touch with your inner knowing, but it's also about the cycles of the moon. And we have a new moon this week. And so on that new moon, really intending to follow your dream. And be open to the messages, because they are coming through the heart space. We have the Hierophant here in the heart space, and that is the Eye of Horus there with the book of knowledge and the Akashic records, they're telling me in this case. So for you, this is the book of the Akashic records, and the growth that is attached to it. This is they're telling me that you are invited onto your soul path to move in the direction of that calling in your soul, because that was why you came here. And there's been a lot of programming that's happened in this dense energy, but the energy is becoming less dense, and we are being reprogrammed to adjust to it, and we are able to tap into the downloads and the insights that are coming from our higher selves to remind us of the opportunity, the Ace of Cups, the one that really lights you up. Anchor into the desire and the dream and the goal this week, and what you need, and the way forward will be shown to you. There will be messages that come through for you. You are supposed to be seeking the joy and the happiness. Do not think yourself out of your greatness. Have the courage and the guts to take a leap of faith. It's a unicorn though, so you will fly. You will fly. There is a big opportunity that you've been sitting on that you really want, and the doors are opening for it. So when that moon is in Scorpio as we start the week, the moon in Scorpio, it's the second time it's been in Scorpio during Scorpio season. That doesn't usually happen, right? And so it is in Scorpio, wrapping up the season and ushering us in toward the Sagittarius season of really feeling more optimistic and hopeful and moving toward that galactic center where you can see as far as you want. We have the light dancer, illumination, the radiant self, shining soul. So all of the work that has been going on during Scorpio season, that going in deep and learning more about ourselves, one of the things that you were hopefully learning is just how truly magnificent you are. You are a being of light, and your ability to connect with spirit is always there. And you came here to shine your light into the world for the good of the universe, but also for your own soul's good. So what is it that you want to do? What is calling to you? One other thing's walking away from what is this not emotionally satisfying and moving toward your soul calling. What is that? So I think Monday and Tuesday really like trying to identify that so that on Wednesday, when you make your intention with that new moon, you're really, digging into that energy and putting it in a statement. I am this. Whatever that is that you want to do. I am going to pull cards for the new moon. I will be doing that in the collective reading that comes out on the 20th, which is Sunday night as you're watching this. If you're watching this on Sunday, it's Sunday night, 7:30 Eastern Time Zone US. I will do the collective reading, and then I will pull cards for each of the signs for this energy of the new moon. If you'd like to join me for that in the live chat, just hit live chat on your phone so you can be in the right chat zone. On the computer, it's really easy. This is the second time this card has come out. I'm not even surprised. It is the card of transformation. It is number 22, spiritually, divinely guided. But when it's 22, it is your higher self that is really in alignment with your actions. This is peace and this is harmony. This is really the energy of Libra. The 22 is. And so here, and this card right here, by the way, is a 22. So the energy of 22. So this week, as you see those 22s popping up, pay attention to them and take them as a sign and a symbol from your higher self that, hey, you're on the right track, And so if you see 222 or 22, any of the repetitive numbers, I would really key into that as something to really be paying attention to. So this energy this week is really inviting you to come into alignment and then take action. There is an action that needs to happen with this. You have the card of shaman and the greatness. So first off, I was surprised because I always let spirit pick the decks, how many shamanic decks came out. So we have the spirit of animals, very shamanic. We actually have a card deck here that's called the Shamanic Healing. We have the Oracle, mystical Shaman Oracle. And this one right here is the Hidden Worlds, very much a shamanic. And you have the card of the shaman, Libra. And there's two pillars there. There's a gateway to go into the next phase. You can step between worlds and really connect in with spirit. So you are a creator and magician. Use your gifts for good. There's power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as a keeper of mysteries. You have many paths that are open to you. There is something that is very much on the high road, but it feels like other people will look at it and they'll say, well, that's just mundane. So, you might be finding a new creative way to solve a very practical problem, right? It may seem very practical. It's a day-to-day thing. It could be in your life or it could be in your greater community. It doesn't matter. There's this feeling of groundedness and practicality about whatever this is. And this is something that the time is ripe for it. Ripe, R-I-P-E. They said the time is ripe for it. It is an innovation. It is a solution to something. It's creative and it's a little out of the box thinking, but it helps. It helps like with a very normal kind of daily thing. So you might come up with a new routine or a new way to do something or to fix something. It doesn't necessarily mean that it is an actual invention, though I do believe that will be one of the things that comes out of this. But for you, it may just be a different way of doing something that allows you to create with ease through your life. It solves problems in a very practical way for you, whatever this thing is. We have the card of greatness. Love is your strength. No kidding, Libra. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. This elusive success is coming in a very practical way. So I don't know if you take on more responsibilities at work and you find a way to streamline it so it works better, or there's something, it feels practical, but it doesn't just help you. So it's important not just to you, but to other people. But it really carries this very, very practical energy around it, which is very cool, by the way. But it's something that you're doing it. I think you get a lot of joy and satisfaction out of this because it's like it is an inspired idea, and it is something that benefits more than just you, whatever this is. Whether, you are, you remember the PTO and you figure out a new way to fundraise. I don't know. I can't. It feels like there's many paths. There's many ways this could be applied. So kind of exciting energy. I'm on Facebook every day if you would like to check in for the energies of the day. And of course, I would love to have you come and join me for the live chat for the video that comes out every Sunday night. There's one every Sunday night. So if you can't make this one, make the next one. And it does, go into replay. So if you missed that, still go in and check and see what your new moon in Sagittarius messages are. I haven't recorded it, so I have no idea. All right. You guys take care. I'll talk to you soon.